There are two paths that you can take when you delegate work. In the next few lectures, I will show you how you can use those two paths in practice. So let's start with a short definition of both of them. So we've got a gradual delegation where we slowly but surely give away the work, and obviously your commitment is going down. And we have fast delegation where you give everything right away. So you get rid of the problem instantly. You don't have to teach the person who is supposed to do something. You simply transfer everything to him. So as you can see, we have those two different approaches, and to further show you how it works, let's imagine that we have a project manager that wants to transfer some of his work to a business analyst, and this is the whole work he wants to transfer. And let's see how the gradual delegation would look like, and then we will compare it with the fast delegation. So in gradual delegation, you simply transfer slowly but surely part of the work and you observe what's happening. Is the business analyst experiencing any problems? Does he have any questions? Do you have to change anything? Should you be more clear? Maybe some of the work requires some standardization. Once you see that the quality of the work you have transferred is okay, you obviously move next part of the work to him, so he is doing more and more. Obviously, on every stage, you provide feedback, you control the quality, you change the processes, tools to make sure that the work is done properly. Obviously, by properly, we mean that it is done according to your expectations. So whenever you see that something is not working, you obviously have to provide feedback. And finally, at some point, you have transferred everything to him and you can simply sit back and enjoy your glass of wine waiting for the results. So you can see in gradual delegation, we transfer slowly but surely the work to the business analyst and we observe what's happening, we provide feedback. So there's actually a lot of work involved in transferring, in delegating, and you have to modify your approach to make sure that the person who is supposed to do the work knows how to do it, what to do, and what a good job means for you. Now, in fast delegation, we have a totally different approach. So we take the whole scope of the work the project manager is doing, and we simply shift it right away to the business analyst. Obviously, you still have to do all the steps we said in the beginning when we were talking about delegating. So you have to define the timeline, rough solution, and complexity level. However, here you assume that the business analyst knows what he's supposed to do. He knows how to do it and you don't have to explain to him. Or opposite to that, you don't have sufficient level of knowledge in a specific area, so you can't really provide him with any feedback. You just expect results and you assume that he's a specialist in his area. So as you can see, we have those two approaches. They're called delegation, but actually their nature will differ. And this is what we will try to explain using some case studies in the next few lectures. So let's start by looking in more details at gradual delegation, and later on we'll have a look at fast delegation as well.